to the previous films. I also thought the ending was a bit abrupt. Why, hello there YouTube, and welcome back to 31 The Free Slashers. So, we are on day 18 now, and for that one we are reviewing Halloween 5, The Revenge of Micheal Myers. Written by Michael Jacobs, Dominic O'Thinnen Gerard, and Shem Bitterman. Directed by Dominique Othen Gerard, you know, who I said it was one of the writers. Starring Donald Pleasence, Danielle Harris, Ellie Cornell, Butte Star, Wendy Kaplan, and Tamara Glenn. So this is the fifth installment of the Halloween franchise, following 1 year after the events of the fourth film, where we find out that Micheal has survived his ordeal from the fourth film and has been in a coma for a year, and then upon the dawn of Halloween he awakens to finish what he started the year before. As for Jamie, she is currently in a mental hospital, and she's all select mute but begins to regain her speech again and starts to run again because Micheal is back and he is, out for revenge. And of course, Dr. Loomis is also trying to stop him from doing what he's doing. So let's get on straight to my likes and dislikes. First of all, the likes. Now, I like that Micheal came back for this. I like that they got Donald Pleasence back in this one. And I liked that they got Danielle Harris back. I liked how the story sort of followed on. And yeah, I like the acting in this, and the story was okay, but now for my dislikes. I feel like this film was a bit rushed, because apparently it did go straight into production without a solid script. Also, this was the last film John Carpenter, I think, had any involvement in producing, or executive producing. This film was a bit of a mess. A bit rushed, I have to say. But Donald Pleasence keeps it together with his performance as Dr. Loomis, along with Danielle Harris, who plays Jamie in this. For her age, about 12, 11 years old, she still did a good job on portraying her character. I also like the scene where Michael took his mask off and we see his eye, we see him shed a tear when she calls him Uncle. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that Don Shanks plays Michael Myers in this one. And yeah, he did a great job playing Michael. I mean, basically, for a masked silent character like Michael or Jason, all you need to do is sort of get a similar physique, I guess, and just have them wear a mask, and basically, yeah, anyone could play him. But yeah, I liked him in this. I also liked Ellie Cornell returning too as Rachel, but her role in it was very brief, very sudden. She died very suddenly in the film, and after being such a strong character in the last film, she just gets killed like that, like stabbed in the heart with a pair of scissors by Michael. What else did I like? I also or disliked. I guess. Oh yeah, I kind of liked how at one point Dr. Loomis lost the plot and was like going, "Die, Michael, die," because he'd given up trying to stop him and stuff. But of course, Michael can't die because he's indestructible, and we find out in the next film why, and that he's cursed. Anyways, the house. Now, when Dr. Loomis told Michael to go home, I don't remember the Myers house looking like a big Scooby-Doo mansion, because that's what it looked like. I'm thinking, what the hell happened to the previous house? Did it like, I don't know, couldn't they not get it or something? I don't know, but the house was completely different to the previous films. I also thought the ending was a bit abrupt, like, I mean, yeah, we'd had a good hour and a half of this cat and mouse game again. That's another thing. It sort of feels like the last film rehashed. This film could have been a lot better, but again, like I say, it was rushed. But still, I think it's okay. It's not the best one in the series, but it didn't get too wacky or too daft or too silly. Surprisingly, it actually managed to keep its serious tone. The ending I thought was a bit confusing, thinking, who's this breaking Michael out? Some guy in a long coat and a hat. And then, it ends where Jamie is going through a hallway of dead cops and Michael's gone, and the film just ends there, leaving no answers, leaving more questions than answers. And of course, we don't get an answer to that until 6 years later, because that's, after this one, the franchise was on hold for like 6 years, and we didn't find out what happened until 95's Curse of Michael Myers, but we'll get to that one on day 22. So yeah, Halloween 5. What else did I like in it? Or dislike? I don't know, I can't think of much else, but Halloween 5, I felt, it was just... I felt like it was just made for the sake of being made, in my opinion. The mask of Michael, the mask looked like it receded a lot in its hairline. In fact, if anything, I say that this mask looks a lot like Tom Hiddleston when he was Loki. Think about it, if you compare the two together, Tom Hiddleston and the Don Shanks, the Halloween 5 Michael Myers, look like Tom Hiddleston. Anyway, final thoughts and ratings. Halloween 5, it was watchable, but not as good as the others. So, with all that being said, I'm going to give Halloween 5 The Revenge of Michael Myers. You know what, I'm a bit split between it. I'm giving it 2.5 knives out of 5. 2.5 kitchen knives out of 5. So, that has been 31 day 18 and my review on Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. So join me tomorrow for day 19 when we will be taking these reviews into the 90s with Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare. So, yes. What do you think to Halloween 5? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Share all that down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please, if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. And all my social media links are down below in the description. And yeah, you can watch all of 31 free slashers so far on my channel. So yes, that's it for this one. So I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, don't have nightmares.